Hello, Forgotteners! Today we'll be playing Planet Crafter. They updated their intro screen, so I figured I'd update mine. If you have not watched the other videos in this series, you may find them in the playlists of this channel. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. In this episode, we were working on setting up an area for us to be able to launch rockets. Now we do need a bunch of different storage devices. So let's get a few of those made. And let's go grab some water, because we seem to be a bit thirsty. And then we're going to head back up here and continue making some progress on this. I'm going to have this chest demand iron. This chest... Oh, we can now supply Provios fish eggs. That is awesome. Let's go do that while we wait on that chest to fill up with iron. Provios. Okay. We need another chest for titanium. And a third chest for cobalt. I do not think we need the silicon. Iron, titanium, and cobalt. Alright. Let's dump all this in one of these, all this in another one. I'm gonna go get rid of all the rest of this stuff in our inventory. One of them goes here. One of them goes in this building over here. And this last one goes in the building way over here. I like the trees they added there a couple updates back. Actually, I think that was part of their 1.0 update. We have 2 jetpack. I think it was then communication, then rockets, then... or kind of at that order. We've got a full set times 2, minus the drop pod. We're still missing a drop pod. Secondary one. At some point, we will move all those trophies to our new trophy area, which will be out in the ocean area where those magnificent waterfalls are located. That's 6, and we need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, let's go grab... We're going to make a microchip compass. And that. Silicon, magnesium, and aluminum. See, I already have a T1 GPS, so not that one. So the T2, the T3, and the T4. I believe I can only pin 4 recipes at a time. So let's... aluminum, silicon, and magnesium. Silicon, magnesium. Let's go grab a couple of aluminum. I guess I need enough to make 5, so I need 5 silicon, 5 magnesium. And I do not have enough room because I wanted to be, smart and fill my inventory with crap before leaving. Two, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. Pulsar quartz. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually a pretty good landing. And I've got a good amount of space in my inventory in order to pick it all up, at least what I can find. There's one there. Eight, 9, 10, 11, and if there is any more, I'm gonna have to wait. Should check underwater first. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Okay, let's go make these 5 microchip compasses. We'll head to the main base, grab some osmium, circuit boards, and 3 super alloy rods. Making the compass microchips first, we'll save on space. Super alloy rod, super alloy rods, osmium, circuit boards, 3 super alloy. Let's go grab 3 rocket engines and get all these up in the sky. Really, we only need the T4, but you know, the completionist in me doesn't accept. So we have the T1. If we press the M button, M key, it'll pull up a map, and it says the T1 GPS satellite is up, so we can back out just to that. But if we make the T4 and launch, we then can open the map again, and it says all of them are unlocked, but only 2 rockets are up. So we're going to make the T2 and the T3. Just for completionist's sake. Okay, now I do believe we do not have the drone visualization or map information ones made, so we need to make 1 more compass. they'll be fine. Supply all. Yep, it's gonna take it all. Oh, and let's dump all these in there too. Nice. Give it a minute to finish delivering all that stuff. That should be it. Alright, now we can remove the supply all. Two aluminum, a silicon, a magnesium, 2 super alloy rods, 2 circuit boards, 2 osmium. Lots of magnesium here. Two rocket engines. Make our microchip compass. And we should be able to finish off these 2 rockets. And that is 1 of every map rocket. Opening up the map will now show our drones. It will also show areas of resources like osmium, zeolite, sulfur, iridium, super alloy, titanium, uranium, aluminum, and obsidian. I believe those are all the resources. Some of these are just basic resources. This one's titanium, this one's silicon, this one's magnesium, iron's over here, and cobalt. There are 2 places for sulfur, even though this one is small. This one is this whole area. 1 place for super alloy in the entire map. Yep, only the 1. 2 places for iridium, 3 places for osmium, but only 2 you can actually build in. This one and this one. This one is all rocky and underwater. You can build in this iridium and this iridium. This one offers more space, so this one's actually the more efficient of the 2. This uranium is bigger than this uranium, and this one is a lot further away from our main base. This sulfur is also very small comparative to this whole sulfur area, and we don't go through sulfur enough to need anything bigger than what's right here. Keeping it close to our main base keeps their travel distance short. The shorter their travel distance, the faster we can build on the resources that we're getting. The only issue with all of this is obsidian being so far away does take time to travel from all the way over here. And I mean, I try and keep it as close as possible. If we zoom in here, we should be able to see our drill. Yep, there it is. So with our drill being with our drill being center screen there, it makes the travel time a lot less than what it would be if it was way over here or even where the symbol is. But that travel time is still significantly longer than any of our other main resources, including uranium. Uranium being one of the farthest travels other than... Actually, I think uranium's the farthest on this. Somebody can do the math on that. Okay, let's unpin these. We have 10 of every rocket. That's the asteroid, magnetic plant, and seed spreader. We need insects. Now, before we get insects, we need to start really dishing out some holding the wrong button. Okay. That actually looks nicer. How messed up would it be to have an interior window? And we just take this, put it here. I mean, that... I seriously look forward to any of the mods that can come from having all these building materials. Even some of the bigger ones, like, not the biodome. We don't have any of those. Let's do this then, because we have 34,000. We can now start buying some of these more expensive ones, but we can only buy... That'd be 40. So 2035. Let's do one of these. Be rounded. We can't do this one. And even if we take this one off, it's still too much. So we can only get 2 of these. And let's add the smart fabric in on top of that. Because we had that screen open, we were able to mess with those before it took off. Let's have this demand our rocket engines. That shouldn't take it too long. We'll have this one demand our super alloy, which shouldn't take it too long either. Now, this one being cobalt might actually be perfect for as long as we need, because just taking everything in here is enough for 5 rockets that require cobalt. Yeah, 5 of those. And we need some more lockers. I'm going to rotate. Going to leave a little space. Let's build the rest of these. Hang on. Alright, we got 2 pieces of iron left, which is perfect, because then we can put 1 here and 1 here. This one will demand the cobalt. This one will demand the silicon. Now, we need 1 rocket for bees. I'm gonna do okay. So these 2 are guaranteed needing a lot of materials because every rocket requires an engine. Every rocket, other than this one, requires super alloys. So we'll go through super alloy quite rapidly. Everything else we really don't need a whole lot of, other than bees. And bees we can do just like we have these as a single crate, because a full crate of bees is going to be enough to launch 5 of those. We really have only enough inventory space to launch about 5. Maybe 6 at best, but launching 5 is probably going to be more efficient. From there, we will need 2 of these require tree bark, but it's only 1 piece of tree bark per rocket, so launching 5 rockets of tree bark is only going to require 5 pieces of tree bark. Launching 10 rockets, 5 of seed spreader, 5 of plant, is only going to require 10 tree bark. So we will only do small chests of tree bark, seed larva, fertilizer, mutagen, and bacteria. That's 5 chests. Also mutagen T2 and osmium rod. So bacteria, mutagen, mutagen T2. Bacteria, mutagen, mutagen T2, tree bark, fertilizer, osmium rods, and I'm not entirely sure what that's going to be. Let's set these up to demand those. That's bacteria. This is mutagen. This is mutagen T2. This is tree bark. So cobalt, silicon, bees. Bacteria, mutagen, mutagen T2, tree bark. Fertilizer. Osmium rods. And that appears to be everything needed in order to launch any and every rocket. We're loading up on fertilizer, tree bark. Got some mutagen T2 coming in. We have iron and titanium. Now we just need cobalt to deck this place out in windows. The titanium we can get rid of. Not entirely sure where to trash it at. Probably this one because it's on auto detonate. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 walls to do, so I don't need this much iron. And I just need 4 more cobalt, and I should be good. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is behind these, which is fine. And then I'm going to name these, and I will call it there for the day. Beacteria. So this one is mutagen T1. This is mutagen T2. This is tree bark. This is fertilizer. Fertilizer, not fertile. And this last one is osmium rods. Which I'm pretty sure I will not receive many of. Oh, I got my 200 Terra tokens, so my ship should be returning soon. I do not need this anymore. That gave me 1 silicon and 1 iron. The iron I'm not too concerned about. Three by 3, rounded, and smart fabric. Alright, and with these added to our, these two take the exact same materials. With these added to our bunch of items to make, and smart fabric now added to our crafting recipes, I believe in the biolab is where you can find that. We will be calling it there. Go back to the top. Alright, I will catch you in the next one. This is where I will be ending it today. If you like this content and would like to see more like it, please click the like button. It helps me and my channel out greatly. If you want to continue watching videos in this series, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you would like this game for yourself, check it out on the Steam Marketplace. I will be posting a new video 2 times every week. Once I'm fully at the end of this game, I will be moving on to another in my list of games. If you would like to take part in a vote for the next game I will play, please stick around for that. And remember, never be forgotten.